Good morning, this is Kavipriya, Assistant Professor, EC Department, SNS College of Technology. Today I am going to deliver a topic, Varnashrama System. So Varnashrama system or Varna Dharma or Dharma refers to different classes of the ancient India. So totally we have four classes, religious classes in the ancient India. They are Brahmins, Kshatriyans, Vaishyas and Sudras. So God created Brahmins from his mouth, Kshatriyas from his arms, Vaishyas from his thighs, and Sudras from his legs. This was being mentioned in a famous script called Manu 62. So God has created all the four Varnas from his different organs. So based on their occupation, they has been treated in the ancient India. So first one is a Brahmin. So Brahmin was a top of the Varna hierarchy. They were believed to possess great spiritual powers. Thus they had a divine existence. In law, they claimed great privileges also. Normally Brahmins were exempted from execution, torture and corporal punishments. The main functions prescribed for Brahmins were learning, teaching and priesthood. And second Varna is the Kshatriya. The second class was a ruling class described as a Kshatriya or Rajnya. So Kshatriyas represents a heroism, courage and strength. They constituted the warrior class. Kings comes under the Kshatriya. So duty of Kshatriya was protection which had both internal and external aspects. So king has to protect his country from external invasion and also protect the purity caste system of people internally also. External protection and internal protection is very important for the administration of a king. Kshatriyas had the right to possess arms. And third is a Vaishyas. Vaishyas represents the trading and commercial classes. They were the earlier businessmen. Though they were entitled to service of priesthood and to the ceremony, they were third in the social hierarchy. So according to Manu 63, the main task of Vaishya was to keep and maintain cattle. But it seems that later on Vaishyas became economically a very important class of society. The ideal Vaishya possessed the expert knowledge of jewels, metals, cloth, threads, spices, perfumes, etc. In this sense, Vaishyas were the ancient Indian businessmen. In Brahmin literature, Vaishyas are given few rights and humble status, but Buddhist and Jaina literature mention many wealthy merchants living a luxurious life. So many Vaishyas had a luxurious life also. And last is the Sudras. Sudras were the bottom of the social hierarchy. They pursued the task of serving the other three Varnas. So they are deprived from various rights also. They were in fact second class citizens on fringes of Aryan society. Sudras were of two types, non-excluded and excluded. So the Manu 65 prescribes that the punishment for killing a Sudra by a Brahmin is the same as for killing a cat or a dog. So they are treated locally by the people. So the Sudras are classified into excluded and not excluded. Excluded comes under this untouchables. Untouchable people are nothing but it is excluded people. So they are deprived from all the human rights, and sometimes they were even called as an untouchables. They were initial tribes who was defeated by the Aryans. So most important of this untouchable groups are Chandala. Say they were not allowed to live in Aryan towns or even in the villages. So the chief means the main important livelihood occupation of this Chandala group is carrying and cremation of corpses and execution of criminals who were awarded the death penalty. So they have to carry and cremate the dead bodies. So according to law of books of ancient India, Chandalas should be dressed in a garments of the dead bodies they cremated, and they should eat his food from the broken vessels only, and they should wear only those ornaments which are made of iron. So later on, the four Varnas, what we have seen, Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and the Sudras are later subcategorized into the groups called caste. So nowadays we are based on the caste systems. So that's all about the Varnashrama system or Varnas Dharma. It is all about the four Varnas: Brahmin, Kshatriya, Sudras and Vaishyas. Thank you.